domain is very important. People are building in-house teams. To be honest, like the data is the mode. Most enterprises are currently building apps, not buying apps.
So let's talk about talent. I think this is applicable to not just you as companies looking for talent, but to your customers and clients. And for instance, Praveen, how should they think about it? If they are deploying these projects at scale, maybe start with experiments, but soon it could be pretty critical to their workflows. Should they have in-house talent to at some level to manage these deployments and also think about new projects, new use cases, and new deployments? And clearly there is a dearth of that talent right now. I mean, hopefully it will change over time. So what concerns are you seeing, and how are you? So for instance, Praveen, how do you think about it? And how, Abhishek, would you allay anybody's fears that, yes, Abhishek, you're going to be here with me for 4 months, 6 months, build this stuff, then who's going to take care of it? So let's start with Praveen. How are you thinking about that? And then I'll come to Abhishek.
So I asked Copilot that what should I do and what are the questions I should ask, and said, bro, leave it, you can't do it, ask your CTPO to do it. So I think what is also important is that what are the questions you're asking? How are you evaluating, right? That is also not known to everyone as of today, right? The evaluation process, because everyone is learning. So rather we look at the attitude, aptitude, mathematical skills, general analytical skills, machine learning algorithms, and so on and so forth. If that is doable, then you can pick up for that, right? The second thing, we strongly believe that it's in-house talent. We build our own team because it's, for us at least, it's a very core to what we do.
Are you hearing that? That this is going to become so core that I need to have my own talent, own sort of AI, machine learning, GenAI team. Just as Praveen just asserted, made a strong assert, that this will become so core that I want to have that, control my own destiny. Are you hearing that from your...
Yes, that is the exactly thing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the use cases are so specific that you need, like, there's not a tool that you just buy and it will solve all your problems.
So the domain is important.
The domain is very important. And to be honest, like, the data is the moat. Like, after 2-3 years, your data will become the moat. So enterprises are like really careful about not letting the data go out in any sort to any of the tools. Because all these ML problems and all will solve after 2-3 years and will become really easy. But the only thing that a moat will remain is the data. So people are building in-house teams. And that's why, like, we also don't try to get into that application layer. We try to get into the ops layer, because the ops layer is going to be the common, but the application layer is going to be very, very specific. We feel like in the future, this part will also start getting solved, that a lot of companies will come up that will become really advanced in solving this application layer in a generic way, but that will take time because this domain is very new. So that will happen, but that will take time. So most enterprises are currently building apps, not buying apps.